Reading 4. Context clues. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to identify the meaning of words through context clues. Read with better comprehension. Are you ready? Let's begin. When you read a text, you may encounter words with multiple meanings. You may also find words you may have never encountered before. Context clues can help you figure out the meaning of unfamiliar words. A word's context includes the words and sentences around it. These words and sentences can be clues to the meaning of a word you're unsure of. There are 4 types of context clues: definition or restatement, synonym, antonym, example or explanation. Let's discuss each one at a time. The first one is definition or restatement. The meaning of the vocabulary word is in the sentence itself, usually following the vocabulary word. Let's look at this example. Jack's duplicity, crafty dishonesty caused him to steal his coworkers' pensions by funneling their money into an offshore account. What does the word duplicity mean in the sentence?
It means crafty dishonesty.
Very good, Jake. The second one is synonym. When using synonyms, the sentence uses a similar word to help explain the meaning of the vocabulary word. Synonyms are used as context clues when an author uses a similar word for a word that you may not already know the definition of. For example, the young girl was very aloof. She always seems unsociable. What do you think does the word aloof mean, Sarah?
Unsociable.
That is correct. The third kind of context clue is antonym. The sentence uses a word with an opposite definition to give the meaning of the vocabulary word. Antonyms are used as context clues when an author uses a word or phrase that means the opposite of the word you might not understand. Check out this example. We thought the athletes would be famished after their game, but they were not hungry at all. Using context clues, what do you think does the word famished mean?
Hungry.
That's excellent, class. Sometimes there is no direct way to determine the meaning of an unfamiliar word. When this happens, you need to look at the general meaning of the sentence or passage. Then, you must draw a conclusion based on the information given. That is why ask yourself a question so that it will lead you to a more reasonable answer. For example, the volunteers extricate the man from the bottom of the well. To find the meaning of the word extricate, you need to ask yourself what the volunteers usually do if someone was stuck in a well. Now, what does the word extricate mean?
Usually, if someone is trapped, what the volunteers do is to rescue them. That is why extricate means to free.
Great job, Brodell. Okay, class. Now, I think you are ready for some practice exercises. Look at the following sentences and identify the meaning of the underlined word using context clues. The cops caught several protesters trespassing in the factory. They entered without permission and stole and destroyed several pieces of equipment. Brian had come a long way from being the timid boy at the start of the school year. Now, he is one of the most outspoken students in class. Leonardo da Vinci is one of the finest virtuosos of the Renaissance era. He made many paintings and sculptures that are now considered some of the greatest works of art in the world. Superman is one of the most renowned comic book superhero. Almost everyone in the world knows who the man wearing a red cape is. Great job! Now you know how to use context clues. Until the next lesson.